B20, what do I have to add to 4.243 to make 6? So basically what we've got to do is we've got to start with 6 and we've got to take away 4.243, and whatever the difference between those numbers is what we would have to add to 4.243 to get up to 6. So remember that 6 is the same as 6.000. Now the reason why I'm doing that is because that there are 3 digits after the decimal point on this 4. So we really need to make 3 digits after the decimal point on the 6 as well. And to do that, we'd have to call it 6.000. So now we're ready to do it. So 6.000 take away 4.243. And if you turn that into column method by putting your lines in ready for your answer, all you got to do now is work it out. So the problem with this one is going to be a lot of borrowing, because all these digits 2, 4, and 3 on the bottom are all bigger than the zeros on the top. So we're going to have to do a lot of borrowing here, so we need to be careful. 0 take away 3, there's more on the floor, so borrow from next door, but you can't borrow from the 0 because there's nothing there to borrow from, so you go next door again. Can't borrow from this 0, so you go next door again and borrow from the 6, and that becomes 5. And then the one you borrowed goes to the next column to make this into 10. However, you still can't do this 0 take away 3. So you borrow from the 10, and that becomes 9. And the one you borrowed makes this 0 into 10. But you still can't do 0 take away 3. So you borrow from the 10 again and call that 9 again. And the one you borrowed makes this 0 into 10. Now you can do the original, you can solve the original problem that you had. The original problem was you can't do this 0 take away 3. You now can do it because it's now 10. So 10 take away 3 is 7. And what you'll find is there's now bigger numbers all along the top here. This 9 is bigger than the 4, and this 9 is bigger than the 2. So now we've done all the borrowing, we've done the difficult bit. 9 take away 4 is 5. 9 take away 2 is 7. 5 take away 4 is 1. Make sure you don't forget to put your decimal point back in, because the answer definitely isn't 1,757. That wouldn't make sense. It's 1.757.